in Jarrow. It's the recreation of the Jarrow March, the 70th anniversary, and we're marching the 300 miles from Jarrow, London, like the Jarrow Crusaders did all those years ago.
I'm very pleased to see so many of you out here today. I think the support we've had from the local people in Jarrow has been amazing. 75 years ago this week, my great-granddad was one of the 200 out-of-work men who marched the 300 miles to London to make their voices heard by the same system of millionaire government who are supposedly there to represent us. Yet we have them fiddling their expenses and putting up university fees for ordinary working-class young people so they can't achieve their full potential and get the jobs that they deserve.
The government's austerity agenda really demonstrates that in the 75 years since the original march, this system, capitalism, one that's based on the profits for a tiny minority of society and not the needs of the vast majority, hasn't found any permanent solution to the problems that the original marchers faced.
This march is not a plea, it's a measure of organised rage of young people in this country of the way in which society is treating them.
Well, it's just my luck to come on after a speaker like Dave Nellis. I kind of feel like the pub karaoke lad after Frank Sinatra. But it's great to be here with you today. Fantastic to meet people like James, who remembers walking alongside his father back in '36, and Emma, who waved them off, good Jarrow people, and of course Lizzie all the way from Gateshead.
Obviously good, look, well done. Making your point known.
Yeah. Everyone's always coming up to and saying that we've saw it on the news or read it in the paper, and they're really supportive of it.
Good evening. Unemployment in Britain has reached a 17-year high.
Almost 1 million young people are now out of work, and that's a record.
They feel let down and defiant, marching from the northeast to London in their fight for jobs.
The NHS is not for sale. Just in my footsteps. Why the government always at us? No one stands for you. No one stands for me. We need a new mass workers party.
Well, let's talk more about youth unemployment in particular with Claire Laker-Mansfield, who works for Youth Fight for Jobs.
The problem is that governments across Europe, indeed across the world, are all taking measures to protect the rich, to protect the people who got us into this mess, and not to defend ordinary people. And that's what we're seeing in Britain. It's also what we're seeing in Greece, in Italy, in Spain, even in America. And that's why you've seen the mass movements that we've seen in the last year of people fighting back, people protesting. That's what Youth Fight for Jobs is all about. And we're going to be having a mass rally on the 5th of November when the Jarrow Marchers have finished their 330-mile hike, which is going to be calling for decent jobs, for the right to education, for a decent future for young people.
European Association! Fight for jobs and education!
Face! Face for the young people who are marching down to London. It's for every young person that wants a job, every young person that wants a home, every young person that wants decent services and access to education, and every young person that wants a future. Good luck and solidarity from the RMT.